are you?
I'm
Miss
good.
Steele?
Yes, nice to meet you,
Nice
Bonita.
to meet you. I'm Brittany. Bonita?
Nice to meet you, Bernita.
How you doing?
Brittany.
I'm
Nice
sorry.
to see you. Sorry for the huge mess. We obviously just are getting settled,
Oh,
so
no
hopefully
problem.
you can make do.
I can, absolutely. It's not a problem for
Good,
me.
Good.
So how you doing today?
I'm doing well.
Good to hear.
Doing
Good
well.
to hear.
Yeah, just
Look
staying busy.
Yeah, I was going to say, you look pretty busy in the lobby out there.
Yeah, we're trying to get lots of people. We've got 250 in membership, and we're trying to get it up, so we're
Okay.
doing well.
All right, well, fantastic. You know, I have been really excited to come here. I have to tell you, thank you, not only for the time to meet with me, but for your Twitter updates.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you look at those?
Oh my gosh, I follow them religiously. I
Oh, good.
love them.
Good.
The
What's your
nutrition-
favorite one?
The smoothie recipes that you put.
Good.
I absolutely love
I know.
them.
They're pretty tasty, and they're not too bad for you.
No, they're super healthy.
Mhm.
I mean, that's what I tell myself.
Right.
So.
No, they are. I'll tell you. I'll confirm it.
There you go. Thank you. So, you know, I'm very excited to be here. Do you have? I know we originally agreed on 20 minutes. Is that still okay?
Yeah, that should work. I mean, things
Okay.
come up and
Okay.
come and go, but yeah, that should work.
Not a
That should
problem.
work.
Now, am I able to set some of my stuff
Yeah,
down?
yeah.
Okay.
Here's a makeshift desk
Oh,
for you.
there you go. I can make do with whatever.
There
Not
we
a
go.
problem.
Good.
All right. So, would you like a copy of my business card?
That would be great.
All right. Do you also have one?
I do. It's actually at the front lobby desk.
Okay. I can get it on the
so you
way
can
out?
grab one on the way out.
All right.
Yeah.
No problem. And do you mind if I take notes throughout today's meeting just
No.
for reference?
Not a problem.
Okay. Fantastic. So, you know, just to get started a little bit, I know that we originally agreed on 20 minutes, and so I'd like to set a course of action for how I'd like today's appointment to go.
Okay.
All right, first I just want to talk a little bit more about where you are.
What's up?
Pilates instructor, no showed again.
Great. Sorry, this is my husband,
No
Ben.
problem. Hi, Ben.
Hey.
Apparently our Pilates instructor didn't show up,
Okay.
so you can talk to him
Nice
for
to
a little
meet you.
bit.
Nice to meet you, Ben. How you
Excuse
doing?
me.
Good. You are?
I'm Brittany from ADP.
Okay.
Got a business card if you would like.
Yeah, it'd be great.
There you are.
How are you, Brittany?
I'm very good.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. I
All
actually
right.
just got here, and I was just going to tell her we originally agreed on a 20-minute meeting.
Okay.
Does that work for you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, not a problem. So just to give a little overview of how I'd like today to go,
Okay.
I just want to talk about where you are at Fit Forever.
Yep.
You know, talk about some of the obstacles you're facing as well as the opportunities.
Okay. And what is ADP again?
ADP is actually a payroll program,
Okay.
but more than that, we are human resources, tax, and liabilities. We are all bundled into one great program.
Got it.
I have a fantastic presentation later I can show you.
All right.
All right. Then after we find out a little bit more about Fit Forever, I'd like to talk about ADP and how we can help you overcome some of the obstacles you're experiencing.
Okay.
All right, and more importantly, seize opportunities appealing to you in the marketplace.
Okay.
And then lastly, if it seems to make sense, we could talk about potential next steps and things
All
of
right.
that nature. All right? So now before we begin, if you were to make a change in the way you currently manage your payroll and human resources, who would be involved in that decision and how and when might it occur?
Bonita and myself.
Bonita? Okay,
Yep.
now I know she just walked out, so can I trust that you can relay the substance of today's discussion if it's important to her?
I hope so.
All right, fantastically. So, just to get an idea a little bit better of Fit Forever, can you tell me where you see the business currently going right now? Do you see growth?
Yeah, we have about 250 members.
Okay.
And we would like to, in the next, call it 24 months, be able to double that membership.
Awesome, congratulations.
Thank you.
So now, is it fair of me to say this is your currently only one location? you
Yep,
have?
we just
Okay.
moved in here about 6 months ago.
Right,
As you
okay.
can see, things
Okay,
are hectic.
no problem. And how many employees do you have roughly?
We have 10 employees.
10 employees?
Yeah, we pay them bi-weekly.
Thank you for letting me know that. Okay. And, you know, how do you currently manage your payroll?
Well,
She finally showed up.
Okay.
Sorry, sick kid.
No problem.
I'm a little late.
How you doing?
Good. You mind if I jump on back
Oh, I'd
in?
be happy to.
Okay, good.
So I really just started getting into the gist of everything.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get an idea of where you stand currently as a business and some of the
Okay.
goals. And
Is he able to help you out figuring that out?
Yeah, he's
Okay,
doing good. He's doing a good job.
Good.
So just talking about payroll, actually, you know, he mentioned that you have about 10 employees and you have bi-weekly.
Mhm.
So how do you currently manage your payroll right now?
Through QuickBooks.
QuickBooks? Okay. And how does that work for you? Are you satisfied with the way it's working?
Yeah, it works.
Okay.
People get paid.
Right, there you go. That's important.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is there anything in the way that you currently manage your payroll that you'd like to see different or you'd like to change?
I mean, we've looked at an accountant for some things, but it's just too expensive. at this
Okay,
point.
yeah. Now, what would you use an accountant for? Do you mind if I ask?
Maybe taxes.
Taxes? Okay, are you experiencing issues with your taxes and filing them?
Not really issues, just something that we're doing ourselves.
Have an
today.
expert on hand, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
no problem. Completely understandable. Now, do you mind if I ask him specifically what your role in regards to payroll is here?
Yeah, I will do it. You know, we pretty much share the task.
Okay.
So we both, have the ability to do it. If, Bonita's busy, then,
Okay.
I can step in and handle the payroll
Okay.
if need be.
Now, do you ever notice any discrepancies when you're passing the payroll from side to side? any change in errors or anything?
Not really.
No, because I mean, once we plug the hours in on the QuickBooks, I mean,
Mhm.
it doesn't change from one computer to another.
Okay, so you'd say you're pretty happy with the way QuickBooks is doing payroll for you?
Yeah.
All right, that's good to hear. That's a good thing. So, can you tell me a little bit more about your human resource department? I know that you plan on doubling members, so that means you're going to definitely grow.
Mhm.
Do you plan on hiring employees, firing,
Well, we have,
anything of that nature?
we have a few CrossFit. We have some that are trainers. We have one
Right.
that's really like a floater that kind of floats back and forth and
Okay.
can handle their responsibilities. But we wear those
We're
hats.
the HR
We're
department.
the
Oh,
HR
okay.
department.
You do it all, huh?
Yep.
Yep.
So then, with having different types of employees, do you experience different types of pays, hourly versus salary?
Yeah.
Both.
Okay. And then do you do commissions or anything on top of that for bringing extra referrals in?
We do referral credits, yeah.
Okay, so do you ever have a hard time keeping track of who's hourly, who's salary, who does commission, or anything of that nature?
It's not really that hard. With
No,
10 people,
no.
it's not really that
No.
difficult today.
Okay, so that's not too big of an issue?
No.
Nope.
Okay, now in regards to another human resources, do you do background checks or have an employee manual? Any hard time with that?
Well, you did the manual.
I did the manual. I mean, just kind of put the policies that we know that we want our employees to do.
Mhm.
Just put a few things in there. Googled a few different things.
Mhm.
And then just kind of went from there. His brother's actually a lawyer, so
Oh,
we were
okay.
able to
Very good.
just have him check it over quickly.
There
but
you go.
We don't get to use him that often. We feel
Okay.
bad. So.
No, that's good.
Use family early
Yeah.
on.
Right.
Yeah.
So now, can you tell me, is there anything with your employees that you know that they're currently unsatisfied with in regards to human resources or payroll?
Nope, I don't think we have any
they
concerns that
told
we've
us.
heard.
Okay, well that's always really good.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're doing really well. Just one more question before I continue. Now, how do you feel that Fit Forever is currently conforming to the legal and regulatory policies that are changing in today's economy?
It's tough. There's a lot of changes.
There
so,
is.
And I think what we don't know, we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'd be hard to say that we know we're doing something that we're not doing.
Mhm.
Right.
I mean, that's always the hardest part. So with FICA coming up and the tax withholdings inside of your checks, have you ever experienced any issues with that, or lack of knowledge maybe from
I'm
the
sure we have.
difficulties with
I'm
it?
sure we have some lack of knowledge, but
Yeah.
at this point we've been okay.
Okay, so would you be interested in learning more about how ADP can help you overcome some of those issues in regards
Sure,
to taxes?
definitely, yeah.
Okay. All right, now, and then also, if I can tell you that ADP can maybe do the same thing that QuickBooks does, plus the human resources, kind of give you a little extra time back over there,
Yeah.
plus all of the liability issues, would you want to hear a little bit more?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, now, is there anything else in regards to human resources, payroll, tax and liability, insurance, retirement, anything of that nature that in regards to Fit Forever you think I should know about before I continue?
That's pretty much it.
That's pretty-
I mean,
we're pretty
more
basic.
Pretty
yeah.
basic, not a problem. Okay, so then with that in mind, I would like to continue to a presentation that I prepared specifically for you
Okay.
that I have made for Fit Forever. Excuse me.
Sorry for the lack of
Oh,
desk room.
No, trust me, it's okay. I drive a really small car, so I'm used to being in tight spaces. So, all right. So if you don't mind, I'm just gonna hold this up like this for you. Does that work okay?
Sure.
All right. So again, this is just an overview that I have for you at Fit Forever. And with that in mind, I would like to go like this. So now ADP is a very successful company with over $10 billion in revenue. We have over 6 decades of experience, or 60 years. We have over 570,000 clients, of which 400,000 or 75% are small businesses just like yourself. So what that means for you is that we have perfected the art of catering to small businesses like yourself. We can help you overcome the daily obstacles that you're facing as a growing business. We also are the largest business services outsourcer globally. We are just one of 4 companies with a AAA credit rating left. So that means that we are just a best-in-class payroll among the best companies such as Microsoft. Lastly, we have service 1 in 6 Americans today, which just shows our market dominance. Okay. And this is just like what I like to refer to as the wheel that keeps your business rolling. So right at the center of that, you'll find the payroll, which is what we do, the heart of everything. Same thing that QuickBooks does, but besides that, we have these additional spokes on the outside that QuickBooks does not have. So you can see we have the time and labor management that can help you out, get you back to, maybe filling in for the trainers when they don't come in or something like that. We can also have the tax and compliance, which will help you with FICA and all of these new new taxes that are coming. We have human resource services and outsourcing that will help you with the employee manual, make sure everything's up to date like that. And we also have insurance and retirement services if you're interested in that.
Okay.
So how does that look for you so far?
Good.
Looks
I
like
like
a
that
lot.
thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know. These are pretty cool, huh? So then with that in mind, I've actually prepared a demonstration that I'd like to proceed to if that's okay. All right. Now,
it holds lots of things.
it does, doesn't it? They're all around tool, huh? So, I just like to let you know that although I did this on the iPad.
We're not real tech savvy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, no problem. This can be done on desktop, mobile, whatever you have.
Okay.
Okay? Does that
Just
make it better?
warning you in advance.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. No problem. I think that we can talk about that a little bit more in detail, but it just sounds like you're a little uncomfortable with using these high-tech devices. Yeah.
A little
Okay.
bit.
Okay, can you tell me more? Is it just...
Just haven't had a lot
We
of.
just don't use them.
Okay. Well, I think that you'll see through this demonstration it's extremely easy to use.
Okay.
So now as you log on to the ADP Run program, you will see all of the 6 main features that we have here. But we can see the human resources, as I mentioned to you, plus your employee information. But just for the purpose of time today, I think we should go into payroll.
You want to drive?
Sure, I'll drive.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, so this is just, we're going to start a new payroll for you. All right, and now once all the logistics are complete and the dates are happy, do your employees receive direct deposit?
Not right now, no.
Okay, so if you just want to swipe that off, but at any time you can turn that on or off. It's whatever you want.
Is that extra?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Just a complete in-depth program that we have.
Okay.
So you want to go ahead and click start for me? Pretty easy so far.
So far,
Click
only
and
a couple
go.
buttons. I'm
There you
good.
go. So now here is some important information that I would like to tell you. You mentioned to me earlier that your employees receive salary or hourly. It's a mix of both.
Yep.
Well, as you can see here, this demonstration I prepared for you has a mixture of both as well. So we have hourly and salary, and we're just going to go check out Will Harrison, which is one of your top trainers. He makes $17.32 an hour. How does that sound?
Sounds about right.
Right?
More than I make.
All right, there you go. And you also mentioned that sometimes if he does referrals, he can get commission. So you can actually enter in a commission amount right there. How does that sound? You want to enter in maybe $50?
Sure.
There you go. So you just entered $50 for Will Harrison. And
He'll be happy.
Yeah, there you go. Now, I know that you also mentioned to me some of the taxes were a little bit confusing, like FICA. So actually right here is where the taxes would actually come out. So you can actually just put that in and not have to worry about it.
Okay.
Okay? So then once we preview everything, we'll make sure it's all accurate and we'll see the breakdown of all the cash flows. You'll see how much is required to do the payroll, as well as how much taxes are getting pulled out.
Okay.
You can also see and confirm the employee information. So with your approval, you can simultaneously, if you want, approve your first payroll. No, she beat you to it. Well, there you go. So you just did your first payroll with ADP.
Wow.
So that was about 3 clicks. Looked pretty simple.
Not bad at all.
How does that look to you?
It looks great, but it looks expensive.
Okay, well, actually, I was just going to ask if I could bring out pricing.
Yes, please.
So right now, you told me that you have about 10 employees.
When are the desks coming?
2 weeks.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Thinking about this is I'm looking at all these
the
boxes
desks.
when our desks are coming.
Hey, these are perfect desks. What do you mean? They work great. So now in the payroll, you told me you have about 10 employees. So you'll actually be paying $28.95 for a biweekly pay period, as you mentioned to me, or you'll be paying about $750 a year. Okay. Now in comparison to the market, as you may be wondering, we can turn that over. And with QuickBooks, you're actually paying 20% more than what ADP will give you, and you're not even getting the outside spokes mentioned in this wheel. You're not getting the human resources or tax liability. You're not getting anything but the payroll in that. So although they are a great competitor in the marketplace with payroll, they don't have all the
We
other
actually are
features.
using QuickBooks, not Paychecks.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, QuickBooks over here.
Got it.
Yeah, because we pay an upfront subscription fee once a year, so it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, it just, I can actually show you in a comparison that I have right here of the features. QuickBooks is actually lacking about half of the features that ADP offers, and it's still at about 20% more cost in the long run for QuickBooks. Yeah, so as you can see, the ADP is really a feature-rich program that comes at a true competitive value in the market. There's also one more thing I'd like to show you. Have you heard of the Inc. magazine, the Small Business magazine? Very popular magazine. They actually did this reprint that I have for you, showing that ADP is above QuickBooks. They're above other competitors like Paychex and Sage. Okay. I can actually leave this with you at the end of the meeting if you want.
Okay.
Sure, that'd be great.
So, I think that I've really shown to you how ADP can help you overcome some of these obstacles that you're facing, and more importantly, seize the opportunities. So with that in mind, I think the prudent next step would be to get you and all of your employees onboarded with ADP as soon as your next pay period, so that we can start saving you the time and money that we mentioned earlier.
I think you did a really good job.
Thank you.
I think what we should do is, in 2 weeks when the desks come in and things are a little more organized, I
Okay.
feel a lot more comfortable just to sit down there and evaluate the process at that point again.
Okay. Is that how you feel as well?
Yeah, I mean, we just have so much going on right now, obviously, with like the trainers not being here and our desks and everything looking like this. I'd rather, in a couple of weeks.
I completely understand that it can be a little bit chaotic. So if I understand correctly, you just want to wait a little bit longer to make sure things calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
I completely understand. One other reprint that I would like to show you is actually from Entrepreneur Magazine. Now, this is the 5 best small business resources that you're not using, that you're not taking advantage of. And number 1 is ADP payroll. So although I know it's chaotic right now, I think it would be in the best interest of Fit Forever to take advantage of the services that we offer and start saving the time and money, just like Entrepreneur Magazine recommends.
Yeah, I really don't have any concerns with what you presented.
Okay.
I think it's a good product. I can see the benefits. It would just, from the timing standpoint, I'm one of those people that'd feel a lot better if we waited till things got a little bit more organized here.
Yeah.
So you said the desks come in about 2 weeks?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay,
So
well,
the
can
18th.
18th, okay. So can I set up an appointment with your secretary on the way out? And
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Do you mind if I also sign up for a membership here?
No, we love you too. We'll give you a discount.
All right, thank you. I mean, those smoothies work good, so I can only imagine how the workout works.
Good,
Awesome.
good.
All right, so if you don't mind, I just want to leave this with you.
Perfect.
And then I will set up an appointment
That'd
and
be
I'll follow
great.
up with an email.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for your
so
time today.
much.
You did a
It's
great
great
job.
to
Thank
meet
you. Have a great
Appreciate
day.
it.
Thank
We'll
you.
walk you out.
Okay,
All
thank
All right,
you.
thanks.
That was fun.
I like these.
I know, they're pretty cool.
Those are awesome.
They're a little bit clunky, so if they flatten, but they work good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's cracking up. She had a lot of props.
What did y'all do to her? Okay.
All right.
See, it
Just making
wasn't
sure I
too
got
bad.
everything.
It wasn't bad,
No,
was it?
no. A little bit quick.
Where'd
but-
you get all those articles? Just a quick question. Because they're really good.
Are they? Okay. Well,